Hey.
Hey, Michael. I've been meaning to call, see how you're doing.
Look, I'm here on business.
PI business?
I need to hire you before I do something I'll regret. I was beating up the dancers.
Okay, but Michael, we already talked about this. I think you should go to Dante or somebody.
I've already heard the lecture about the so-called alibi.
Okay, I get that you're frustrated, but you still can't
phone
go...
calls from a public phone booth? I mean, who even knew those existed anymore? Those calls could have been from anybody.
Okay, well, what exactly am I supposed to do?
Look, this is Chuck D'Onofrio. Just dig up proof on him that he's our guy. It might help keep me out of prison.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think he's guilty. If he's not arrested and charged, I might get myself into serious trouble.
What kind of trouble? Where did you get this?
Doesn't matter.
It does if you're planning to use it.
Look, just get me something on D'Onofrio.
No, I am not going to help you until you tell me what's going on.
This piece of garbage needs to pay. Sam, Abby was everything to me.
I get it, Michael. I get it. It doesn't mean you can go and take the law into your own hands.
The cops won't help me. Nobody else will either.
Wait a minute, like who?
I went to my dad to ask him to stop D'Onofrio.
And what, Sonny refused?
He told me to stay out of it. So I went to Johnny Zaccar. I told him I want to work for him. Use his organization to track this guy down. But he turned me down too, so...
So, you went out and bought a gun?
Look, if nobody else is going to stop this guy, I'm going to. Isn't that what Jason did to Franco?
What did you... Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning up after my 35-pound tornado. Coffee?
No, I'm fine. How are you? How are you feeling?
A little jet-lagged.
Besides that?
Besides that, I guess all things considered, I'm feeling pretty good. I got back late last night from Seattle.
What was in Seattle?
I wasn't trying to disappear. You refused to help me do that, and you were right.
Did you tell Patrick where you were?
I told him last night. I told him everything, like I should have months ago.
As long as you guys are okay.
Thanks for not saying I told you so.
So what exactly was in Seattle?
A doctor who's on the cutting edge of HIV therapies.
Did he help you?
Well, I'm on a new protocol now, but it'll be a few weeks before we know if it's working or not. Turns out I'm terrible at waiting.
You have no idea what Jason did or didn't do.
Look, we both know that Jason finally made Franco
No, we
pay.
both know Jason would not want you going off on this guy.
I just want these attacks stopped.
What, you would feel better if this guy was found?
Probably not. Okay, but it's a start.
It was an accident, Michael.
I got her sent to Chicago so she would be safe from this freak.
You are not the reason why she died.
She was on the phone with me. She was distracted. She wasn't talking
No,
to me.
come
She
on.
would have saw that
It was
crane.
not your fault. You keep trying to make up some reasons as to what happened. And sometimes bad things happen for no reason at all.
Abby's gone. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to go on?
Michael, you just gotta give it some time.
I still do things that we used to do. I go to the cafe that we always go to in the neighborhood. I go to the movies. I cook dinner at my house every single day. It gets harder knowing that I'm doing it by myself. And every day is more real that she's never coming back. And the future that we plan for each other is never gonna happen. And I don't want a future without her.
Hey, listen to me, Michael. Abby would not want you to stop your life, okay? She would want you to go on.
She'd want her friend's attacker to be found. It's the least I can do in her memory.
Really? I think she would actually freak if she saw that you had a gun.
I'm not gonna use it.
Okay, well then what are you gonna do with it?
I told Patrick when I was gone that my HIV levels were unstable. So he busted me before I had the chance to tell him the
I'm
truth.
sorry.
I'm sorry too. I mean, I did tell him everything. I told him how I was trying different protocols here at General Hospital and then how I went to see Dr. McCabe in Seattle, and he was wonderful, of course. Supportive and understanding, which made me feel worse.
Did you tell him about Stone?
I did. I told him that I had to watch Stone die and I didn't want him or Emma to be put through that kind of hurt and pain, but he didn't agree. He said, he is my husband. You know, how could I even think about leaving my family like that and try to deal with all of this on my own, so. Anyway, how are you?
Fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've given me the tough love, so I'm gonna give it right back.
Yeah.
How are your anger episodes?
They're fine. It's over.
I read something in the paper today about Franco's gallery catching on fire. They found his body. You're okay? Really?
I'll get rid of the gun. I'll toss it in the river.
Well, why don't you let me do that?
No, I need to do this myself. I need to watch it sink. So look, you'll see what you can find in this Nafrio guy.
Hey, are you sure he's the attacker?
Well, sure enough that I wanted to kill him.
Not the most objective response.
Well, I'm not objective at all. That's why I need your help.
Okay, you got it.
Thanks.
You're gripping so hard. I mean, you don't even know that you're doing it, do you?
Until I look down and I see my hand.
What about your anger episodes?
Fewer, but I still feel them coming.
I think that the cause is physiological, could be a complication from the surgery.
But we did the test, inconclusive, right?
That's why we ran more tests. So until we get the results back, just please be careful.
Okay, I don't feel sick.
Then how do you explain Thanksgiving or your outburst at the PCPD or fainting at the hospital? That's not normal behavior for you.
Look, Robin, I don't want you to worry about me.
Right. After all the things that you've seen me through, I can't do that. I care about you too much. Jason, I know you. I can see it. You're angry about something, but Franco's dead. I mean, he can't hurt you or anyone you love anymore. Right?
So,